So my camera took so long to turn on that I couldn't show you guys the guy that started when I pulled my phone out, started walking towards the house with he has a man with a really large butt and his hands were on his hip, was right here, and he was walking like a female, like a woman, and he walked towards the house. I'm at a farm, Schumer Farm Park, to go on a tour. I love going to old historical tours. Well, I've been traveling Dane County. I've been traveling across Dane County, going to the different Dane County parks. They're really cool. There's a great place if you're into physics or into contemplating reality. I think these parks are places where people go to take a walk and run through every thought they have in their minds about physics and reality, or studying concepts that take time to think about. And those walks, these parks are designed for those people on a journey to learn more about whatever it is in life they want to learn about. And the best time to do it is while you're walking. You aren't distracted. I have implants, so the whole time I'm walking and trying to think about what I just said, someone is talking to me and either interfering with my thoughts or telling me things that I don't want to hear, or jumping ahead of me, giving me an answer I'm thinking about in their own words, which I hate. I love to find the answer myself and use my words to describe what I want, what I thought about. But so I came here today. I planned to come here a month ago, but like always, somebody who is gay pretends to be gravity and arrives to the location before I did. So if I had my camera out fast enough, I would have shown you a man walking like a woman with a really large butt towards the house that I was walking towards. So I do my best to pull my camera out, but the phone starts acting very slowly, like there's something wrong with my phone while I'm trying to pull my camera out. And that's happened several times in the past, like when someone's hurting me or someone's doing something physically harmful to me, not just with implants, but like actually putting their hands on me, or there's an immediate need for police officers, my phone starts acting funny. And 911 doesn't, the phone won't call like it's supposed to. So they told me with implants a while ago that we don't want you to call for help. We want you to get mad about calling for help when you need it. We want you to choose in a moment of need to not call the police because you're mad about police officers and you're mad that we are interfering with your phone when you try to call police. So I don't ever like making videos wherever I go, but I do go a lot of places, and the only reason why I'm gonna show you the man who acted like a woman as he walked into the house. I'm gonna show you that guy, and I'm gonna tell you that has happened all the time for years. For the last 6 or 7 years, gay people have openly shown me that they were gay, and then arrived to a location before me or arrived to a location right after me. And they're the only people I've interacted with for years. I swear to you not. I swear to you what I just said is true. So somehow only gay community people have been arriving to locations before me or arriving to locations after me. So however you can imagine that is possible, that is what's happening. So I'll show you the guy. He's inside. And this farm, I came here a month ago. 1 month ago, I came here because it's a Dane County park, and I toured this whole area already, but nobody was here. So I came back when the tour was available, and here we go. I'm going to show you that dude, and then I'm going to cut off the camera, and I guarantee you, if you research who he is, $1,000 says he's in the gay community. So please come on in to tour the house. When I came here before this door was closed, that sign was not there. So let's go in and take a look.
Hi, come on in.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. So this was something that has been purchased and placed here, but it would have been in place before they had plumbing.
So. Oh, okay.
And
If you already started the tour.
oh no, that's tour number 2 right there.
Oh,
Way
okay.
to go. Yeah.
All right, I'll wait. I'll wait.
I want to hear the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, I'll wait.
And so right now we've got both of
Oh,
them.
sorry. One second.
I can start in there. And
Okay.
This is Marcella.
Can I see this sink for a second?
Yes. High chair that she actually used as a child from 1910, 1920. So this is authentic. This is a family table.
The sink is
They
from
actually
the
dined at.
basement of
And,
the
That's where Jerry's
furniture
sitting,
store
right next to the
downtown.
table and the stove.
Sun Prairie.
Okay.
This is the type
So,
of phone they would
It was,
have.
they did not have a sink like
And
this.
Yep.
this is the
We
type of
would have
phone where
had a
you've got
dry
one
sink with a
operating room,
hand pump.
crank it.
Okay.
But because
Yeah,
this is
your
from the
answers
era
and
that we're going
anybody wants
back
pick
to,
up and listen to them.
we installed
But when
this.
you got a phone
That is
call,
so
they
cool.
would have a distinctive ring, like a
All right.
certain frequency.
I gotta go
rings,
outside for a
you know,
second,
and,
but I will be
then
right
you-
back.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, what if you just wanted to hear what your neighbor would say? So, and back there.
So that was the dude. That was the dude. So the only person here, the only other person that showed up to take the tour was somebody who was gay. And like I just told you, that gay man inside was just here to sexually harass me, to arrive to a location before I did. And every video I've posted in the past, every single last YouTube video, every tweet about sexual harassment from the gay community and stalking has been the truth. These gay people have been stalking and sexually harassing me in public, wherever I go, using implants to follow me inside my home to sexually harass me, to sexually electrocute my genitals, and to play with my ears, to electrocute my anus, to speak to me constantly. These people have built implants to do it. And I just showed you an example. I couldn't catch the man walking like a woman, but that dude showed walking with a large butt and then twisting it like a girl. I've tried so many times to tell, and I think it should be obvious now that there is nobody else here to take the tour, and the only other person that showed up to take the tour with me was a gay community member. And that's happened every single time I've gone to a museum, every single time I've gone to a fancy place. I've been the only one to arrive, and the only other person there is someone in the gay community. It's stalking and use of implants and and sexual harassment. Somebody wants me to believe I have to join the gay community. And they're telling me what to say in my ears, but I refuse to say the crap that comes out of their mouths. But they're rapists. They are forcing me to believe the whole world is gay, and the only other people in society are gay people. But that's like as if I'm forced into the gay community, and that the only interactions in life I'll have are with people in the gay community, which I disagree with. I believe you're supposed to interact with all people, and I don't want to interact with gay community. I don't want to be in the gay community. I don't want gay people stalking me to locations, or gay people ensuring that they will only be the people who arrive where I'm going. And if that man, they just told me that man's gonna lie and say, I have a wife. People with wives lie about their sexuality all the time. These dudes are usually having sex with other men, and they never tell the public. And if they never tell the public that they're also gay, that means that's an excuse to say, I'm not gay. But you're secretly having sex with dudes in private. And no one's fooled. They're trying to fool me. Like, I'm dumb enough to believe that men who marry women are the only people men that marry women can't be gay. And they want me to have that psychology as well. Like, just because you marry a woman doesn't mean you can't be gay. But of course not. We have free will to have sex with whoever you want. So I don't believe that just because a man is married to a woman, he can't be gay. I think a man who marries a woman chooses to not be gay. Free will. You made a choice. Some men who marry women choose to have sex with a woman because they're heterosexual. Some men marry women because if they are gay, because they want to reproduce. And then those men expect their children, their boys, to also be gay like their fathers. So they learned how to groom their children to grow up to be like their dads. And then that didn't work because the kids would grow up and change their behaviors when they left the house. So they developed implants so that their kids who chose to have sex, well, their kids would grow up to be like them. They put implants in their kids. They put implants in me so that I would grow up to be gay like my parents, no matter what I wanted. So that dude inside is gay, and he just sexually harassed me and stalked me to be here and made sure that nobody else was here when he arrived. I think the community at large is either scaring free will people who have no power. It's like watching a crime take place in front of your eyes, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to stop it because you don't have the power to stop it. And I think that's what's happening. I think people are terrified to interfere with the gay community because they don't have the power to stop it. And there's no one on earth that can prevent somebody from being killed trying to help somebody else. So what do? You as a victim you should tell. No matter what, you should tell the public. You should be. I used to tell these people with implants. It just reminded me of a statement I used to say with implants. I used to say bravery. So this country protects the brave. So being brave is taking the first step to tell the public what's happening to you. To make a recording that gay people are stalking you, and they're using implants to do it. The implants are inside my body, and that's the bravery that this country was founded to. That's the baseline. I do believe this what I just said was conceived. So the conceived by their behavior. I think the people who are doing this conceived the bravery, wanted somebody to be that brave person. So they created these issues and encourage the results, the conceived a way to make somebody motivated to tell. So they left me no options. I told police officers in person for years. I kept telling police officers that gay people were harassing me and calling me names. And the officers kept telling me I had a mental health issue. They kept saying, you have a mental health problem and gay people aren't calling you names. As if it's impossible for the gay community to call somebody gay, to look at somebody and say, you're gay. Or to walk past them and whisper the word gay, or be gay, or you're still gay, or lick their lips at somebody because that person believes you're gay. So the gay community, the police departments, Madison Police Department, they decided to tell me I had a mental health issue. So it's like victim rape. So with the use of law enforcement. So if the victim doesn't believe anybody will help them, they are more willing to have sex with the rapist. So law enforcement decided not even consider that it was possible a large group of gay people were choosing to call me gay, to stalk me, and to harass me, to be able to say these things to me. But they expected that in a couple of years from the moment I started telling, that somebody would start using implants to harass me and assault me beneath the skin, beneath my skin. And they figured, well, if you last long enough, you don't kill yourself or kill somebody else before they start using implants on you, it wouldn't matter if we helped you today or not. Because at some point they're going to use implants on you, and to electrocute your genitals and play with your ears and anus and say crazy things to you and stop you from sleeping and torture you. Torture your brain, which is how you interpret reality. If these people start doing that, we don't have to help you today, because eventually it's going to get worse. And if you start telling us that that's happening to you, we really are going to feel good that we didn't help you today. But that's a lie. That's a lie, because, well, that's like a concoction. Well, it's also conceived. So the idea is not to believe somebody who's been tortured or who claims to be harassed by the gay community, because someday they'll say things worse. They'll say that worse things are happening to them, which is in reality actually happening. Somebody chose to electrocute their genitals, torture that person, and hurt them on the inside of their bodies. That's what they chose to do. And you are playing stupid. Like, one, nobody in the gay community would ever harass anybody else. And two, implants. It's impossible to place implants in infants. It is very easy to do. The technology isn't far off. You're lying. Someone just said, well, technology doesn't like this doesn't exist for like 50 years. But that's not true. You people lie about the technology that's available today. They do it all the time. We eventually learned that technology was ready decades ago to do the things we see today. They're trying to tell me stop telling, because no one believes technology could exist the way you're describing it 30 years ago. That's a lie. You're holding public technology at back, so that advanced technology that's in the community isn't isn't believable. So when people hear about advanced technology, they're like, oh man, that's not possible. The most modern thing we have today is this. But that's only in the public. In the private and in other places, technology is very advanced, more advanced than the public knows. So somebody put implants in children. I'm one of them. And there's several other kids across the country with implants. And I'm the one telling. I choose to tell. And they're using it to force somebody to be gay, to join the gay community. And it's stupid, right? All that person had to do was tell. And there are a large group of gay community members in the Madison Police Department, or people with implants, who are protecting the implants and the culture the implants were built to enforce, or to support the gravity. So the gay community has the idea. Their energy is gay culture. And the way they support their energy, their gay culture, is to create gravity. The gravity is an implant. The implant supports the gay community. Just like in physics, gravity supports life, energy. And so the gay community manipulated physics to fit their culture. And they did a horrible job of it. They raped and murdered so many people and for their cause, for the gay culture, to put the gay community in the spotlight and to scare people from fighting back. I would rather die than allow these people to torture me or send me death threats every day and not let the public know. I'm going to continue to tell, and there's absolutely nothing in the world that will stop me.